This is the WOD blog for Friday, and I'm going to start with the Garnett location. You guys are back on, or you're still on the 5 week, so about 75% of that max, just like Anders went over from Monday and Wednesday. We're going to be working up to 2 sets of 5 on the push press and finishing the 3rd set with max reps. So on the push press, when we unrack that bar, make sure that it's across the deltoids, elbows slightly in front of the bar, and as we dip down, make sure that knees come out and strong drive overhead. Use those hips, finish with the head through. Just like I talked about with the thruster the previous day, make sure we're not finishing up here. I see a lot of people do that. That's not a very safe position to put the neck in, nor is it effective. So from here, strong drive, push up overhead, strong drive, up overhead. That's going to be the push press for the Garnett location today, guys. That max rep set, we're targeting to break 8 reps. Like Anders said for Wednesday, if you've been on this program for a couple months now, you should be using a little bit more weight than you did the previous time we were on the 5 week. After we complete the push press for the Garnett location, we are going to be moving on to push jerks. And the way to think about a push jerk is a lot like a push press, where the weight is just a little bit too heavy to push it all the way up overhead. So if I was thinking about push pressing a really heavy barbell, and I went to dip, and I was pushing it up, and I get it to right here, and I'm like, damn coach, I just can't get that weight any higher. Well, guess what? You can if you get under the weight. So what we're working on today is being able to move a heavy barbell and still maneuver it overhead. So dip drive, and getting under that barbell. Same idea, one more time. Dip drive, and catch it in that semi-squat. The Garnett location is going to be working up to a heavy set of 3 for those push jerks today. So keep loading weight on that bar. If you hit a set of 3, that's your ticket. Increase the weight and see where you end up. Moving on over to the programming for the cast street location today. You guys get to test your 1 rep max full clean and jerk. Should be pretty exciting stuff. Hopefully we see some PRs. Just like Anders talked about on Wednesday with the 3 position clean, it's super important that when you start that clean, you have your hook grip, the weight is forward in your midfoot so that we're not sitting back like we're doing a deadlift. Make sure that you're forward. When you come up, keeping that bar close into the body, back flat, back tight, and hit the waist, jump shrug, and down into your squat clean, and stand. Once we're in the rack position, we're going to be looking for you guys to do a split jerk today. A split jerk is going to be a lot like a push jerk, but your feet are going to end up in the split position. Elbows are high. Same concepts apply. Dip drive, knees out, strong lockout overhead. And front foot back, back foot forward. One more time, guys. On that jerk, look at the recovery. Front foot back, back foot forward.
Too heavy.
And back down. That did get a little sloppy. So, we're going to be doing 1 rep max. Things to focus on. Approach even your light sets as if they're heavy. Mentally, if you can step back, gather yourself, come into your zone. This is your working zone. When you hit that zone, approach your barbell ready to work. It's only 95 pounds. I still have the same approach. Hook grip, set, up. Squat clean, up, set, big breath. And done. So today we're going to be trying to add weight. Every time you successfully make a rep, add weight. We want to set a new PR today, guys. Moving on to the WOD for the day. It is going to be a little bit different, a new movement than what we're used to. We have 10 shoulders to overhead, and the RX weight is going to be 115.75 with an advanced weight of 135.95. For your shoulders to overhead, think about using the push jerk. It's going to get really heavy if you're sitting there trying to push press all these weights. So remember that you can save energy by getting under the weight and putting it into your legs. The second movement is a new one for us, guys. 2 weeks ago, we did a burpee box jump up and over, where you burpee, box jump, and you end up on the other side of the box where you burpee and box jump. Today we're just going to be doing box jump up and overs. So starting on one side of the box, you're going to come on over to the other side, down, and back up to the box. If you would like to get through these a little bit faster and more efficiently, you can try to bounce them. So as you come to the box, turn yourself around, up, down, like so. The WOD is going to be 8-minute AMRAP of 10 shoulder to overhead and 10 box jump up and overs at 24 inches for guys and 20 for the ladies. And we'll see you Friday.